Jacqueline Sanders Van Marsen, one of Anne Frank's childhood friends, passed away on February 13th at the age of 96. She was given the pseudonym Yopi in Anne's diary, but later in her life decided to come forward in order to help protect her friend's legacy. Jacqueline, or Jackie as she was known, became fast friends with Anne after the Nazis invaded the Netherlands and forced the girls to attend a Jewish school. The girls created a little ping-pong club that Anne wrote about in her diary. Jackie often went to the Frank house to do her homework and went to the birthday party where Anne received the famous diary. Jackie found Anne a bit demanding in their friendship, as she was very introverted to Anne's extroverted nature. Anne spoke on the phone to Jackie after they had made plans to go into hiding, and couldn't tell her they planned to disappear. Anne wrote a letter to Jackie in 1942, which is in her diary. Anne wanted to send it to her, but her father wouldn't allow her. Jackie read the letter, vowing lifelong friendship much later after the war. Jackie and her family survived the war because her mother was raised as a Christian, whilst her father was Jewish. Some sources state that her mother had converted to Judaism on marrying her father, while others say she only registered with a congregation. Regardless, her mother was able to remove the fact that she and her children were registered as Jews. Jackie then transferred to a non-Jewish school. Her immediate family survived, but most of her paternal family did not. In an interview with Newsweek, she said, "I had 2 lives during the war. It was very weird, and I felt awful. And after that, I went to a non-Jewish school. And nobody talked about the Jews, and I didn't tell the people what had happened to my family." She married and had 3 children and became a bookbinder. She was largely silent about her role in Anne's life until 1990, when she wrote the book Anne and Yopi. She said she wanted to write for those who could not. She would go on to write 4 more books about her relationship with Anne. She had always kept in touch with Anne's father, Otto, as he did with many of his daughter's friends who survived. She also spoke to schools about anti-Semitism and her friendship with Anne and helped at the Anne Frank house. In April 2024, she gifted the house an album she had held onto with a handwritten poem from Anne. Jackie lived her entire life in Amsterdam. In addition to her 3 children, she was a proud grandmother to 7 grandchildren.